Well, good morning, and that is it. Today, we leave the Maldives after 2 full weeks of being here. And here in Hulamali, which is right by the airport, it doesn't really feel like the Maldives anymore. I somewhat regret spending an extra day in Hulamali, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just one day in my life. It got to break up the trip a little bit and allowed us not to stress too much on the chaotic ferry ride over, which we almost got kicked off of. So it is what it is, but let's have some breakfast at the hotel. It's right here, and head to the airport. Ironically, it says free Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi is so terrible here in this whole supposedly smart city gigabit enabled island. Okay, thank you. So after a mediocre breakfast, we have 3 hours till our plane leaves. Normally we go to the lounge, but the lounge placement at the Malé airport is in the domestic terminal, outside of security and outside of immigration. So the worst possible placement. So we might as well skip it because it's not worth going to, especially since we already ate. Instead, we're gonna go to our favorite coffee shop. Hello. Hi. We're back for some more coffee. I really wanted to have a coffee at Charcoal, but there's no Wi-Fi, so we're gonna leave you guys. Yesterday, this guy, he shared his personal hotspot with us, but this is a different guy. And I ran out of credit. I spent $37 on 17 gigs, but it's just ran out yesterday, and I don't want to spend $37 for a day. So here we are, guys. We're gonna head to the airport after all. There's also no Uber or ride-sharing app, so we have to fly down a taxi hopefully. And they're cash only, it's really annoying. So not only can you not pay with a credit card, you have to pay in local currency, which is also hard to get because half my ATMs didn't accept my card for some reason. Hopefully one of these will. I guess it's light on, but there's a passenger in there already. And there's a green light on. This guy's a ghost cab. Our taxi driver showed us all the cool things he's looking for. Some nurse sharks. What island is this?
This is Alimata.
Alimata.
1 point. We feed in there.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm stopping for some gas. Alright, we made it to Malé Airport. Oh wow, they're building a new airport or a new terminal. Hopefully this one has decent Wi-Fi for once. So we're on the airport. They picked us up actually with the dive boat, and then they took us to the main boat, which is part a bit further away.
Okay. Oh, actually, that's where I got on to take the ferry to the main.
Yeah. Well, this is it, guys. We are at the airport. So we're gonna head to the lounge right now because we are super early, and let's see how it is at least. You would think it's there because the sign is there, but it's not. We have to go all the way around. I went there too. I was so annoyed. This place is badly designed, right? This looks crappy, but upstairs actually has a hidden restaurants or coffee shops. That's pretty nice. They're just expensive. Yeah. So we have to walk all the way to the domestic terminal. And then through here. Oh, at least they let us in. So here's the lounge, guys. It's packed, right? I think this is the first lounge I've ever seen with no tables at all. So we can either sit in this dark area. This has been reserved, I guess. So it's here. Wait there. Oh, they have. This is empty. I guess I haven't been that much. Guys, after having that terrible food at the airport lounge, I was wondering, what are my parents eating? Are they cooking at home? Are they going out to eat? Do they have time for it? Well, that's why I was really happy. I was able to hook them up with this week's sponsor, Factor 75, where they have delivered ready-to-eat meals that are nutritious, high quality, and you can choose exactly what you want. So I sent a whole week's of meals to my parents, and they told me that they really loved it. Especially my mom loved the salmon.
那个昨天晚上我跟爸爸就吃了你给的那个三文，爸爸也吃三文鱼，很好吃的，我觉得非常好吃，爸爸也说不错。
I mean, when else can you have nice, tasty salmon delivered to your front door, never frozen, ready to eat, super easy. So if you want to check them out and you want to have 50% off your first order, use my link and my coupon code below. Thank you to Factor75 for sponsoring this video. It's definitely all divers in this place. We're still 2.5 hours to our flight. So normally the purpose of a lounge is to have a comfortable place to sit, drink coffee, and use Wi-Fi until it's boarding time. But because this one's located inconveniently in the wrong terminal outside of security immigration, we have to leave 2.5 hours early just in case. But hopefully we won't need that long. Our other friends warned us saying security here is a mess. So to give ourselves 2 hours just in case. So just to check in to get to arrival, we have to go through all this, and everybody has a huge box as well. This will take forever. Because now you know why we had to come 2.5 hours early.
It's a disaster.
Welcome to the most luxurious airport in the world, Chris. What is this bullshit? It's hot as hell too. So we're not even at security. This is just to go into the terminal so we can get our boarding pass, because Maldives doesn't let you do online boarding. So you can't check it online, you can't do a digital boarding pass. You have to wait in this crazy line, go there, wait another line to check in, go through security, go through immigration, then go to your gate. We have less than 2.5 hours now. So we're still in line. It's been about half an hour. It's hot, we're sweaty. This line is so slow, and this is organized so poorly. I don't know how the Maldivian government is this terrible at the main airport to go into this luxury travel destination. Like, can you imagine after spending tens of thousands of dollars on holiday, you have to stand through this crap? And this is the last memory you have of the Maldives. But it's starting to move. The security is right on the other side, so. Guys, how do you like standing in this line? This keeps getting longer and longer. It's like non-stop. Alright, what feels like the longest, biggest waste of time, we finally got through. And in here it's air conditioned, so at least it's not hot anymore. But now we're covered in sweat, and it's freezing cold now. So this is how people get sick.
Attention all. Please complete the departure immigrant travel declaration.
Yeah, and don't forget, you have to fill out a long form when you arrive and when you leave.
Destination before proceeding to the departure entrance. Final destination.
Well, guys, we finally got our boarding pass.
Departure entrance.
But now we have to go through immigration and then security again. And they said the line is just as long, so we gotta go right now. And they weighed our bags to make sure it's less than 7 kilos. Luckily, I travel light. Alright, so this is for immigration probably. Whew. Alright guys, we finally made it through 2 security checks, 3 long lines, immigration, the second security check took over an hour, and here we are, the Maldivian lounge, or the duty free. No lounge, we can't use it anymore. I made it through. What's the time, Chris? Over an hour. It's always a Burger King and a coffee club. I bet they bribed someone in Maldives to have a monopoly in all transit. Alright, so now we have an hour and a half before our flight. There's no Wi-Fi in this whole airport. There's no power outlets here. Actually, We weren't at the tables. All there is a super long line for Burger King. And this shitty coffee club that they have a monopoly on. So they're still showing flights from 6 hours ago for no reason that have already taken off. So it's just wasting everyone's time. Whoever designed this airport is a fucking idiot. Oh my god. They don't even show hours. They only show past flights. Imagine you spent tens of thousands of dollars on a luxury vacation in the Maldives. You get to the airport, go through all that bullshit, and the only place to eat or get something to drink is this Burger King that has this long line for no reason. There's no internet, there's no Wi-Fi. Everything that's built by the Maldivian government just doesn't work. It's just like terribly planned. Everything nice you've ever seen in the Maldives, these 5-star resorts, they're all built by Western companies. And I don't know how they even get through the Maldivian bureaucracy. Look at this floor. Like people just tripping over this. And the only place to charge our phones in the entire airport is right next to this fucking smoking room. So every time they open the door, there's a cloud of smoke comes out. It smells like shit. Guys, I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but I really hate the Maldives. I love the islands. I love the underwater. Everything else about it. Anything in Mali, the airport, it's all terrible. Terrible experience. Every time they open the door. Alright, we still got 1 hour before the plane takes off. We're gonna move down to the gate. Tired of sitting in the smoking area to charge my phone with no Wi-Fi. Look at these prices, guys. $22 for 2 veggie burgers. How much is one Whopper? $15 for a burger. That's crazy. Chris, do you want a $14 Whopper? I know that airport food is expensive. $14 for Whopper is ridiculous, guys. All right. Let's see what's down here. Oh my god, it's even more crowded. Here's where you would normally charge your phone, but they took it out. Excuse me. How many minutes is it until the plane's take off? The plane's supposed to take off in 6 minutes, and we're just about aboard. Maybe. 5 minutes to take off. Look at the line, guys. 3 minutes until takeoff. Minus 3 minutes till takeoff. I haven't been on a AirAsia flight in a while. I miss this plane. Sorry, crap.
AirAsia flight FB176 FB176 for Dongmueang International Airport, Bangkok, Thailand. Thank you.
Well, I guess everyone knows now where I'm headed next. My buddy Chris. We haven't seen him in 4 years, and we decided, you know what, why go back to Ukraine right now when Russia's still bombing the crap out of it. The fight is intensifying, so I'm gonna come hang out with Chris for a month in Thailand. Plus, it was a $200 flight, so we have a 5-hour flight ahead of us. 35 minutes late, but we're taking off finally. Goodbye, Mali. Goodbye, Maldives. That's Mali. And phase 2. Look at the boats, wow. So many boats in the harbor.
เชิญผู้มีเกียรติ
Nice
ครับ
easy flight.
สำหรับท่านที่ใช้บริการต่อเที่ยวบินในประเทศเมื่อถึงอาคารผู้โดยสารขาเข้ากรุณาสังเกตและเดินตามป้ายผู้โดยสารเปลี่ยนเครื่องภายในประเทศเพื่อขึ้นไปยังห้องโถงผู้โดยสารขาออก
Welcome to Bangkok, guys. Welcome to Thailand. Land of smiles.
8 minutes to 7. 8 minutes to 7, which is 2 hours. Ahead of Maldives local
time is
time.
this,
For your
arrive?
safety, please remain seated and fasten your seatbelt.
Cabin crew is now order and for check.
So here is immigration. So Chris was telling me that they've changed it now. They made it faster and easier. And instead of getting 30 days on arrival, now we get 45, which is much better. 50% better, in fact. Oh shit. Still gotta go through it? No, it's not that big deal. It's okay, it's a short line. Compared to Maldives, it's super short. Oh, I love it. So many banks right here. So there's a SIM card outside probably. Fast internet, easy 50 up and down, which is 10 times, no, 100 times better than we've had in Maldives. Oh my God, I'm happy. Somebody arranges carts for everybody, so you can just take one. How nice is that? So, look, these are all arranged, just like ready for people to go. It's so cool. Robot vacuums. Easy. All right, I ended up getting a 30-day SIM card for 20 bucks, $6.99, 40 gigs. Pro tip, it's half the price if you go into the city center and register it with these tourist SIMs, but for 20 bucks a month for 40 gigs, I'm okay with that. It's still half the price and twice the gigs of what is the Maldives, so why not? It's a quarter of the price. All right, so I got money, SIM card, and bus, that's it. All right, I'm gonna be taking the A1 here. To Mochit BTS station. Guys, that was super easy. That was 30 baht, which is less than $1. And we're at the metro station. It takes anywhere. And that was the A1. Perfect. Welcome to Bangkok, guys. I got on the wrong station. So we were walking through an empty bus station. Luckily, I found someone to help me. Yeah, because I never would have came here myself. I would have just assumed it was closed. I feel like she's going to murder me. What is this place? My knee. Nothing. Just cats. Thai cat. Ow.